A new work of historical fiction about the first cross-harp harmonica player has been written called Champion Book. Now, some may protest the creation of such a new story, saying this is sacred ground. American history was written by those who killed its heroes. Not just anyone can carve a totem pole or play a blues harp. Not just anyone can tread this ground. Other naysayers may argue cross-harp was obvious and bound to happen. Big deal that it did. How often have the beneficiaries of some new innovation made that ridiculous assertion after the fact? To which anyone who has ever read historical fiction, of course, replies hogwash. It's true, the past cannot be turned over and then its shame renamed restitution. But the development of the cross-harp form is world history now. All of its mysteries are available to all of us to do with what we will. Just as the music that has blossomed from it belongs to all musicians to do with what they will. American ingenuity is famous the world over for discovering unique ways of doing things. The way of playing harmonica called cross-harp is no different. Indeed, it's just one more example of our innovativeness. Certainly, no one can deny the gaping hole that exists in our national memory regarding the identity of the originator of this now pervasive style. The fact that we don't have an actual historical record of who the first cross-harp player was makes this story even more vital to our national conscience, if not its memory. For arising like the answer to a too long unasked question, cross-harp's human-sounding vocal quality gave an entire people a voice, a people in desperate need of one. Even more, its tone, likely born of the freedom of a people born into slavery, still speaks authoritatively to us today, howling with the same blunt truth that Lincoln enlused by writing quill and paper. It is to address this, and to honor the storytelling ancestors of cross-harp's unknown inventor, that Champion Book was conceived. And as its readers will discover, it has a vital moral to share. Freedom comes. Freedom comes when a setback is re-envisioned as grace, a gift. Far from this gift comes a fruit, a voice. Seize your setbacks, and one day, your voice, born of the soul, will rise, though perhaps not in one's lifetime, and perhaps to no acclaim whatsoever. In Champion Book, this fruit is the then nascent way of playing the harmonica that music makers and music lovers now embrace as cross-harp. Let's face it. Life, or at least progress toward freedom, as we understand it in America, is a mystical, or if you prefer, a faith journey. Anyone who would protest the telling of this story should then consider it an homage to you. Not to right a wrong, but merely to sing a song. A life journey song about a great and unsung hero. For whether we know it or not, we still hear this first voice, its timbre so transcendent and soulful and human. We hear it in the American sound. That's why this story needs telling. And once told, it will resound.